Hello YouTubers, Failure here, and welcome to the 10th stage of La Vuelta A Espana in the Failure Way, and the 10th stage from Tila de Campo to Coeixira Alto Helares. And today's stage is gonna be a mountain stage, and the favorites gotta be Valverde and TFW after showing they are that strong yesterday. But Vincenzo Nibali is also showing that he's really strong in the moment, and Kreuzer is decreasing in his form. Losing 45 seconds yesterday was a big disappointment, because he used a lot of efforts. Can he regain that today and gain some time? I doubt it, but I guess we have to wait and see. Expect a high pace throughout the entire stage. Today, Saxobank Tinkoff's gotta do something, cause they lost a lot of time yesterday. Can they redo that, or what will happen? Will Astana finally run out of energy? Cause it seems like they've been pacing for every day. But now Gilbert's attacking, but it doesn't look like Griko will allow it. It doesn't look like Andrev Griko will allow it from Astana. He's still got energy left. This is just a big surprise seeing that Astana is that strong. I mean, I don't want to be on Astana's bad side with that much energy that entire team has right now, but he's getting joined up by Bago and Tony Martin. Can Tony Martin win a stage like this? I doubt it, but he's proven before he can win on a mountain stage, so maybe he's gonna do it today. And it looks like we got a final breakaway way. Leopold Koenig, Phil Gilbert, Johnny Hugelland, Bago and Tony Martin in the break with a minute 20. They've got some big climbers out here like Johnny Hugelland and Leopold Koenig. It's gonna be difficult for the breakaway to catch these guys. But the finish is so technical, you gotta be careful, cause that mountain is so steep that big time gaps can be created. And today it's gonna be Nibali versus Bittencourt, I think. We'll see if the Colombian or the Italian will win this year, because this stage is gonna be a big prediction for the future. Because whoever wins in today's stage is gonna have the most confidence going into the time trial tomorrow. And the time trial is gonna matter in everything, every way. Because there's no real time trial experts in this race, but a guy like Nibali can gain a minute on that time trial. So unless Bittencourt wins today, I guess we'll see Nibali keeping that red jersey the entire way. It looks like Thibaut Pinot and Christopher Horn is in form today, because both Radio Shack and Francis Deschamps are setting a high pace right now in the peloton, only allowing the breakaway to get 6.5 minutes, and it looks like it's going to be a sprint in the peloton, or at least it's going to be a finish, or the winner is going to be in the peloton today. It's going to be really close, I think, because that finish is so short and so steep, anybody can win it. We might see a repeat from yesterday, where big names can lose time, or they can also gain time. It's going to be quite a disappointment if Koeixira doesn't take time today. On a day like this, you gotta be careful of borders, cause you have 45 miles an hour wind from the east, so you gotta be careful. You see the pelotons all stretched out right now, and that's because of the high wind and the high pace from Radio Shack, Vacansoleil, and Francis Deschamps. You gotta be careful today, because anything can happen. We already now see a lot of riders getting tired, and I think the Gruppetta today is gonna have a terrible time in the back of the peloton. We're now at the foot of the first categorized mountain, and it's going to be difficult for some riders. We see that Saxobank is setting a real high pace in the front right now, and they're trying to use that wind to their advantage. We see that Yelfin is trying to get away from the peloton actually, but it's not working out for them. And the pace in the peloton is so high right now that some riders are definitely going to die real quick by this. I'm surprised to see if any one of the big favorites are going to attack already, because this high pace in the peloton is going to kill some riders. Right now, this high pace is killing everybody. You see that everybody already, like 35 people are getting dropped, and Saxobank right now is trying to set a high pace in the peloton. It's not really working out for them because the guys can't get to the front, and we see Moreno trying to attack. This is Rodriguez outplay. Rodriguez is trying to do something right now and right here. They're knowing that Rodriguez is not in the best shape right now, and they gotta do something to be able to win this Vuelta A Espana. Oh, the peloton stretched out a lot. We see the Kreuzer is actually really bad placed because he's getting blocked by his own riders. He might get, oh, there is coming a gap. He might just get bridged by this gap. It doesn't look like he's gonna be able to be in this gap. Ooh, Kreuzer is very close to being dropped right now. He's gotta be careful what he's doing. He was terribly placed going into this mountain. What is going on in the front right now? Ooh, Nibali's going away. Nibali's going away. Ooh, what is going on right now? Why isn't Saxobank doing anything? Saxobank is doing terrible right now. We see that they're trying to pace with their favorites, but everything is getting split up. The yellow jersey is away, or the red jersey, my bad, is away right now. Nibali's going away already. He's trying to use the downhill to his advantage. We see right now that Kreuzer right now is 1.5 minutes behind Nibali. He's losing so much time by this. He's getting grouped up in this peloton already. He can't get anywhere. This is just a big mistake on Saxobank's part right now. We see that everything is getting split up. Nibali's almost in the front right now. Only Hugelland is alone. Oh, they have to do a lot of work to try and get it back now. Kreuzer and Micah got caught behind, and everyone is dead from Team Saxobank Tinkoff. This was not the way they tried to work this out. This mountain is so difficult for some riders. With 2 minutes off from Kreuzer up to Nibali. Oh, who's in the middle right now? We see Dan Martin trying to get away. So is the Royal Pinot, and now around. A lot of guys are gonna die today. It looks like Bittencourt is not in the best shape either. It's gonna be difficult for a lot of riders. We see that Roach is really trying to help his teammates, Marca and Kreuziger, getting up there, but it's just not working out for him. Can they do this? Kreuziger and Micah trying to get up there. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be possible. Mollema got caught down here as well. He's 10th right now, getting caught down here with even Paso. Can they do this? There's still 2 kilometers to the top, and they've got a 2-minute gap. This is terrible for Team Saxobank Tinkoff. We have a 11-man group up here with Moreno and Rodriguez. It looks like almost Rodriguez is working for Moreno, or Moreno's just dead and can't do anything right now. Mollema and Kreuziger has to work together right now. Igor and Tony's trying to attack and get away. It's not really working. Yo, Nibali's in the front. Nibali's going off this alone. It looks like Nibali's gonna be this. He's just gonna win everything. Nibali's just too good for the Vuelta A Espana this year. Can anyone match his pace in the front right now? We gotta see that Mike and Kreuziger is trying to catch up to this 2-man group in front of them. They only have like 30 seconds up to this group. If they could make it up to this group, they get a lot of help because everyone is split out. We see attacks from Samuel Sanchez, Alejandro Valverde. Everyone's trying to attack. It's like yesterday. So much chaos. It looks like Nibali's actually slowing down right now. They're trying to get up there. Kreuziger and Mike. Is it working out for them? They gotta set a real high pace. They're just going through this group. They're just getting right through this group, just ignoring the group. But now they're pulling it forward. They'll have a minute 20 up to this group, which is catching up to Nibali by the high pace in this group. They only got 30 seconds. It's getting followed up by Rodriguez with Samuel Sanchez right behind him. Why is Samuel Sanchez not taking more leads? Because he can really do a good downhill. We see Mollema and Koenig trying to attack away on this downhill to catch up to the group in front of them, but it's not really working because Kreuziger and Micah are both staying at a really high pace. Can they do this? A minute and 30. Kreuziger only have a minute 30 up to Nibali in the front. He's actually catching up by quite a lot. He's behind 2 minutes and 30 before this, so he's still got a lot to catch up, but it's definitely possible with his high pace. And he's got 2 small climbs right now. Can they do it? That's the big question. Ooh, it looks like Nibali's got a 40-second gap down to these guys. It looks like Nibali's going to be the strongest this year in the Vuelta A Espana. Kreuziger's leaving the other guys behind. Only Tony Martin looks like he's going to be able to follow, but it's flat road. Now it's going uphill. Balkan Mollema is leaving the other guys behind, but he's using a lot of efforts already. Ooh, a minute. Let's check out how far behind Kreuziger is this group. He is behind Doreno Moreno, 45 seconds. And it looks like Rodriguez is just going to drive off in the distance. Kreuziger is trying to pull this group up there with Dan Martin and now. Ooh, this is 8th and 7th place right here, and Kreuziger is 6th. This looks like it's going to be really close in the end. In the front, Nibali's still going alone, but now Rodriguez is catching up to him. Can they do this? It looks like Nibali's going to win this, but you never know what's going to happen on a mountain like this. Oh, this group is still getting pulled up. Thibaut Pinot is also getting pulled by Kreuziger. Micah is doing an excellent job for Kreuziger right now, pulling him up there. I want to say kudos to Micah for using all his effort just to pull Kreuziger, but now Kreuziger is going on his own. He's trying to catch up to this 2-man group with Moreno, but they're now attacking the front again. Looks like Rodriguez is dead. Rodriguez used too much power to have to react. Oh, Benziger's coming up there, now catching up to Nibali. Only 40 seconds up to him. They're catching some time right now. Kreuziger's going up there. He's still pulling in now on Dan Martin. He's doing such a good job, Roman Kreuziger. In the front right now, they're losing time. It looks like Nibali's going to win the stage again, but they're still attacking. They're still using powers. It's even going downhill, and they're still attacking. They can't decide what to do. This group is now catching up to Moreno and Mollema. Will they work together? No, it looks like Kreuziger's just going to go right past him, and they're not going to be able to follow him. Kreuziger's now got a gap down to these guys. What can he do? In the front of him, he's going to catch up to Rodriguez. This is not Rodriguez's day right here. He's lost contact to this 4-man group, but they're now catching up to Nibali. It looks like Nibali used too much power in that downhill. Ooh, 40-second gap. It was up a minute before. Now Kreuziger's still catching up to Rodriguez in this group. It looks like Kreuziger might defend his 6th place right now. Ooh, Samuel Sanchez is up here. We haven't seen much of him yet. Oh, it looks like they just stopped. Too much tactic went into this, and they just stopped. And Rodriguez is just dead. Rodriguez used too much powers in this downhill and uphill. This stage has been chaotic so far. Nibali's still going strong in the front with 5 kilometers left. Can they do it? It looks like Kreuziger must be dying from this high pace. Oh, he actually dropped Dan Martin. He dropped Dan Martin with his high pace. 5 kilometers left. He's going to catch up to this group with Ron and Bittencourt, Rodriguez and Sanchez. But that's because they're not really pacing, and they're going to need Kreuziger to set the pace now in the front. Can they do this? It's going to be so difficult for some riders to finish this race. Oh, we see Samuel Sanchez trying to accelerate now. He should have done this on the downhill. Nibali's now got like 2 minutes. Nibali's going to do this so great. Oh, what is going on in this group? This group is really not pacing at all. It looks like they're just giving up and giving Nibali the win. They're going to go for the 2nd place. They're going to sprint for the 2nd place. Can they do this? It's going to be so difficult, but it's going to be close because they have a guy like Alejandro Valverde up here, and he can definitely sprint. But now Moreno's going to work for Rodriguez because their pace is slow in this group, allowing some riders to get back right now. Kreuziger's going in the front right now. It looks like Kreuziger wants to take some leads in the front with 3 kilometers left. He's got to set some sort of pace just to be able to follow this group. They can't just give Nibali the win. That's kind of strange that they're just giving him the win right now. But there's still 3 kilometers to the top. They gotta be careful about what they do. And it's definitely steep this last kilometers. We see Alejandro Valverde is now taking turns on front with Samuel Sanchez. Oh, it looks like Nibali's got 3 minutes. Nibali's gonna get 3 minutes from this. We have a winner of the Vuelta A Espana 2013, I guess. Let's see what Kreuziger and these guys can do. It looks like they're dropping Mullenman now. They gotta be careful. I think they use too much powers. They're all just relaxing and say, you know what? I use so many powers in uphill and downhill right there in that category 1. We can't do anything more. We've been pacing for so long. And the red jersey is just gonna cruise to victory. He's gonna finish so much earlier than all these other guys. And now they set the pace in the peloton in his favorite group because they know they're gonna finish. But we see Nibali finishing in the front. And now it's gonna be time for the bunch sprint down here. What can they do? Who's got anything left in the tank? It looks like Alejandro Valverde's gotta be the favorite for this one. Alejandro Valverde's got to be the favorite, but Uran is going strong. The Colombian's going strong. It looks like Alejandro Valverde's just gonna get second place. Or third place actually. Uran is actually taking time by this. The guy in the mountain jersey is taking time by this. Oh my god, how did Valverde get beat? A guy that good at sprinting got beat. So Uran second, Alejandro Valverde third, and Rodriguez fourth. It looked really bad for Rodriguez for a long time, but he actually finished with the favorites group, and Vincenzo Nibali took so much time on this stage. Nibali took 2 minutes 18 on Uran, and Uran took like 14 seconds on the rest. That's not gonna mean much, but for Kreuziger it does, because Kreuziger is 6th and Uran is 5th, and he's gonna take time on Uran. But Nibali showing that he's that strong. Who would have predicted that? It looks like he's going to be the definite winner, unless he's going to mess it up big time. And Valverde's getting close to Betancourt right now. Only 1 second behind Betancourt. And the fight for 4th place is also pretty close. Only 15 seconds difference between Uran and Rodriguez. And Kreuziger is 6th, losing a lot of times. He's got to take that back on the time trial tomorrow. And it looks like Nibali's also going to take the green jersey. And Valverde is 2nd in that one now. And I guess that Nibali's also going to be 1st in the overall mountain classification. So he's got to own all 3 jerseys. And he's just being superior right now in this peloton. Yes, and Uran is 2nd. Kreuziger just lost this one in style. What about the white jersey classification? Betancourt's got that one by a lot down to Pinot and Micah. It looks like the jerseys are already secured. Only crashes or punctures can do anything now. Sky Pro Cycling takes over the 1st place in the overall team classification. So guys, thank you guys for watching this stage. Please leave a like, please leave a comment. And if you like my content, please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.